Hi, and welcome to Embase PICO Search Basics. This video will cover how to do a PICO search in Embase and how to use some of the available search filters. You can access Embase from the homepage of the library website. For this tutorial, we will be doing an example search on physical therapy versus drug therapy for traumatic brain injury. To start out, click on the PICO tab above the search area. Then start on the population line and type in the first concept. You will notice when you start typing that a drop-down menu will appear. This contains suggested standardized terminology for your topic. If you see your term or concept in the list, go ahead and click on it. Next, you will see a gray button appear that says Add Synonyms. Click on that to automatically add related terminology to your search. You will then see on the left which synonyms have been added, and you can remove any that you don't feel are useful. What is helpful about adding these synonyms is it will retrieve articles that are about this concept, but that may use different terminology from the original term we typed in. Now we'll move to the second line, Intervention, and enter our second concept of physical therapy. The drop-down menu is indicating I should choose the term physiotherapy in this case. I will add the synonyms for this term as well. On the comparison line, I will add our final concept of drug therapy. And add the synonyms. If you have a fully fledged PICO question, you can add your outcome concept as well, but you don't have to have terms on each line of this search form in order to do a PICO search in the database. I'm going to stick with just these three concepts for now so my search doesn't become too narrow. Now click on the blue search button, which is already previewing the number of results you have with these search terms. We have about 260 results. Before we start using any filters or adjusting our search, let's take a look at the details of how our search was interpreted by Embase. Look at the top of the page just underneath the search bar to see your search history. You can see that Embase built a very complex search string based on us typing in just 3 terms into the search form. It includes all the synonyms we added for each concept, as well as subject headings, which are standardized labels that the database uses to group together articles on the same topic, even if they use different terminology to describe it. This strategy ensures you are less likely to miss articles on your topic. Let's now take a look at our results. At the top right of the list of results, you have options for how your results are sorted. Sometimes Embase defaults to sorting the results by publication year. If you prefer to see the articles that most closely match your search terms at the top, you can change the sort order to relevance. On the left side of the screen are a series of filters we can use to narrow down our results. I'd like to find the most recent literature, so I'm going to limit the publication date. When you expand the publication year filter, you can see how many articles in your results are from each year. I'll click on the first 5 to limit my results to articles published in 2016 or later. Once you select the years you want to include, click the blue Apply button at the top of the list of filters. Just using the date filter removed over half of the results. If I want to narrow it down even further, I could consider additional limits such as age group or study type. If you would like to view the abstract of any article, click on the Abstract button underneath the citation. Next to that button is the Index Terms button, which shows you the subject heading labels that have been applied to the article. Next to that is the yellow Find It button, which will connect us to the full article through the library subscriptions. All the way to the right, there is a button to pull up similar articles. Those are the basics of doing a PICO search in Embase. I hope this tutorial has made you more confident in using this database effectively.